Alright. We have arrived to the awakening of this. I think his name was Sutter. We're gonna see what he's about. See if he actually like, is his NPC or an actual like enemy. Oh, rip the streak. Alright, let's go over here. Yo, Palm, how you doing? First one here. Just checking out the gates. Yangui Fee. You gonna get the Van Gogh? Dang. Rip. No Van Gogh. Yo, how you doing, Eric? She'll come by again sometime next year, I think. Or she might come in the Spook Gate. It's like, so far the one servant that has avoided me the most is Castoria. I think I went for her for at least 2 or 3 occasions at least, and she's like, no. You got the Avenger doggo? Okay, okay. So you got Mysterious Heron. I could throw one multi in there for the funds. Oh, Lobo. My bad. You meant Lobo. I know who you meant. All right. Bring in Twilight here once again. Section 13. Bring in Twilight here once again. The beginning. I've always hated Sundays. Okay, this is Ophelia's backstory. We're gonna explain. It's gonna explain why she might know. This might explain why she knows MASH. Why? Simple. I hated myself. For me, Sundays were a prison. I hated how I was never able to escape from them. I could never take that first step. I detested how weak I was. How my parents' wishes felt like a curse, leaving me unable to even set foot outside. I never even thought about running away. The idea of leaving never so much entered my mind. Which is why I was always waiting for someone. Someone who would come and save me. Someone who would let me out of here. Someone who would tell me, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to grant anyone's wishes. I waited for someone like that for so long. Though I knew no such person would ever come. Hey yo, how you doing, Hotshot? Even now, I think some part of me is still waiting for someone like that. Yeah, this time you beat a Hotshot. Hey, how you doing, D? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Because it was reversed last time. It's like, oh yeah, Hotshot, I beat Eric this time. We're not going into Ophelia's backstory right now on why she hates Sunday. And she fantasizing about escapism. The moment the sun fell, every giant across the Lostbelt looked up at the sky and roared in unison. All at once, the featureless mask the queen had placed on their faces in order to control them shattered. As their masks disappeared, so too did the days they had spent slumbering without a king. Now, they were truly awake. The giants' roars echoed throughout the land, singing the praises of the king who would bring about Ragnarok in a language humans could never understand. O king, Sutter, wielder of the flaming sword, carry on our battle, carry on our war. It is not enough that the old gods are dead by your hand. We must raise this ancient land to the ground. Let Ragnarok recommence. Bring on the joyful times, the end of times. Let us begin the destruction. Now is the time. Not Greta, huh? Uh-oh. Please don't tell me you're the first to go. Where did the sun go? Where we're going, we won't need any sun. What's going on? Holmes, what about your wound? Weren't you supposed to be recovering for another 2 days? Yeah, after he got the hands. Indeed, I'm still rather enjoying the effects of the painkillers, but I'll gladly take that over missing the climax. Our great detective only forestall his interest as so long after all. Well said, I expect nothing less from my administrative advisor. I'm proud to have such a responsible subordinate. Now then, I'm sorry to ask this when you're still so tired, but would you mind explaining what's going on? Just when I thought we had defeated that accursed Sigurd, the sun went and fell out the sky. And look at that. There's no way that isn't some kind of giant, is there? Every bone in my body is screaming at me to get away from that thing as quickly as possible. Do you have any idea what's going on? Good question. I don't know if it's the same species as the other giants, but it's definitely big enough to qualify. But unfortunately, our instruments aren't really doing us a lot of good here. It looks to be a monster that changes size depending on how it's being viewed. This isn't some physical calamity like Ivan the Terrible. It's a conceptual one, capable of destroying the world. So I was too late. This is certainly enough to make me rue my principle of never discussing something without first obtaining conclusive proof. The flame that flickers across his Lostbelt northern mountains. It fell from Muspelheim, the fire realm. As for that enormous sun, I believe is most likely Muspelheim himself, given form by the god. In other words, the body of Surtur, the giant of Ragnarok. Our first race shift trial, a landmark occasion. As Team A, we were supposed to investigate Singularity F. Instead, our team met its end, and the world was enveloped in a fire that incinerated humanity. Fire, fire, more. Now, nothing but fire as far as I could see. My mystic eyes wanted the prolongation, its rankest jewel. It lets me see possibilities. You could say it's a form of precognition. Once I see something, I can pin it in a place, but that only lets me temporarily halt possibilities I do not desire from coming to pass. Its true nature lies in seeing the myriad possibilities before me. So then, what's this? Now that we're trapped in our coffins, the possibility of us escaping the death that approaches us is distant, far too distant. Oh yeah, there's an event. Yep. It's I think yeah, I'm locked out of it unfortunately. It may not truly be zero, but it might as well be. No matter how far I stretch, I can't reach it. I can't hope to pin anything down. If an enemy were here, I might be able to stop them from attacking or casting a spell, but this is beyond me. I was helpless to do anything about Lev Lenoir's sabotage or the flames incinerating humanity. Once the flames consumed me, that would be it. There was no escape for me, for anyone else. Maybe that's why my fate never bothered me by the way that perhaps it should have. All I felt was disappointment for my inability to express what I felt honestly to the very end. Yes, I may never have reached for it myself, but just once, I would like to have held Woodim's hands. Oh yeah, they hope they'll. But when they rerun the event, I'll be ready. When they rerun it, so like in 2 years. Congratulations on your rebirth. I always believe you could save the world. Greetings, Custodia Woodim. Will this work for conveying information to you? I must say, using words is such a bother. Had my vocal cords still been working, I'm sure I would have gasped to find my eye was seeing the world in the coffin next to mine. I saw a brilliant light shining in pitch darkness, and Wooding opposite it. I had never seen Wooding so childlike before, not in appearance, mind you, but in his strength, or rather, the lack of it. He was horribly injured and fatigued, to the point that even the effort of breathing seemed likely to kill him. It was as if he had seen the end of the world. No, like he had fought to prevent it. He was so bruised and battered that I could almost believe such a ridiculous delusion was actually true, as though he was only alive now through sheer miraculous luck. We now share our circumstances. This humanity you come from will be incinerated and fade away. But that is of no consequence to us. It may be unexpected, but not so much as to change our plans. The assault has led to the closure of the expanse. Soon, both you and humanity will meet your end. Yet, unfortunately, God still has nobody for this joyous feat. You'll help me with that, won't you, Custodio Wooding? You are a crypter, which makes you perfect to spread my word. I didn't know that what was going on. All I knew was I could sense our end approaching. He had been chosen, and we had not. Wooding would go on to survive, and we would remain trapped in darkness. No. I'm afraid I alone won't be enough. I must strongly recommend that the other 6 join me to assist. I could sense the light confusion. Indeed, my own mind all but went blank in shock. A god, a human, even a tiny ant crawling along the ground could see how out of line he was. It was clear to anyone watching that his remarks, his suggestions, would usually be out of the question. I don't understand. Once the world is wiped clean, you will be invincible. Why would you want competition when one of you would be more than sufficient? I understand that, but invincibility and omnipotence are not the same. There is a non-zero chance that one of the other 6 may surpass me. As long as that possibility exists, however slight, I will not dismiss it. Oh, so this was Woodim's reason why he has competition. He could have been like, yeah, no competition, alright, I do it all. But he's like, no, I want to make sure the strongest rules this one. So he's like, he's right. Give them the chance to choose for themselves. There's no point in me rebuilding human history on my own. Wooding wasn't proposing that his responsibilities be shared. He believed in our worth as individuals. It was a shining example of unwavering humanity. Restoring what was lost will take considerable effort. Bringing a single human back to life may only take mere moments, but requires a level of suffering sufficient to stop the entire world in its tracks. Consider the hell you just endured as an example. What's more, their bodies have sunk into the void. They can no longer pay that price themselves. Can you pay it for them, Custodio Wooding? Can you withstand the agony that comes with fighting the entire world 6 more times? Of course, if it is humanly possible, then I can do it. I saw it for myself, clear as day. Even as every breath ravaged him, spasm of humiliation and despair rocking his face. I saw him unflinchingly declare himself to that light. I'll never forget that sight. The sight of the greatest strength humankind could possibly possess. The next thing I remember, my eyelids fluttered open. Seeing how hard Wooding fought, seeing his determination, I found strength of my own. I may not be capable of following in his footsteps, but at the very least, I want to help him. I want to live up to the faith he showed in us, and insist that we be given our own chance to choose. Circumstances change confirmed. The price has now been paid. I have a proposal for you chosen ones. An offer for those of you who were cast aside. If you desire acclaim, then choose rebirth. If you desire indolence, then choose eternal sleep. And none of these guys chose eternal sleep. It makes no difference to a god. Is that we all choose to wake up. I nodded. The light grew brighter, blinding me. We were each given our task to grow our assigned lost belts. I didn't so much as blink with my missing eye. I cast my gaze over the world I was given. I looked far and wide to the very edges, so that I could live up to his hopes and face my destiny as he did his. Even if doing so should take me down an evil path that had been pruned away from human history, I wished that I might find a glimmer of hope somewhere along the way. And then, my right eye saw something so far away. In a Norse world unlike our own, bound to one day be cut off from humanity, where fire destruction raged as well. You're looking at me, aren't you? Who are you? Not that pompous fool Odin. I reduced him to ashes. Nor the ferocious Fenrir. Him I ate. Are you one of the surviving gods? Yes, I suppose one of the gods did escape my flames. I see. Then you must be Skadi, the goddess of snow. No, I'm not. I'm me. I am a woman who is meant to die in the world consumed by flame. You don't say. Who are you? Are you the sixth imaginary element? A demon? No. I am flame. The flame destined to consume all the Norse lands. I am the last remnant of Ymir's wrath. Norse? I see. Now I understand. Perhaps it's my old Nordic bloodline that's to blame. You must be Sutter. You don't say. The Fire King of Giants, the Dark One, the Giant of Ragnarok who once entered the world. Ah, so you do know who I am, woman. Fascinating. So you're seeing my flame even as you die from the flames consuming your own world. That's right, I am the one who will bring an end to all things. I am the one who put an end to the gods and their prattling on about faith. I consumed the land, humans, everything. I will end the age of gods. I will end the entire world. I will see that there is no more tomorrow. Well, that's not how the legend goes. According to my myth, the flames consumed the Norse age of gods, but it's followed by the age of humanity. That is what was fated to be. But I don't care. What need I have a future I cannot see with my own eyes? Everything should end with me. When this planet ends, I will have the final laugh as it all fades away. At last, this is what I swore to myself, but I see, you failed too. Yes, I failed. I spent a considerable amount of time struggling to free myself from Odin's prison. But it seems fate is more formidable foe than I thought. This is as far as I go. My flame will be pruned away along with these Norse lands, crushing my dreams of consuming everything. Ah, what a pitiful sight this world and I must make. So that's where your world ended. Indeed. Then you have that in common with us, although I was supposed to save my world, not destroy it. Indeed. It was nice to meet you, Fire King of Giants, but now, I guess this is a goodbye. Farewell, human woman, who cast her gaze from another world, ending in fire. If by some miraculous stroke of luck, you should ever happen to lay your eyes on me again, I will show you my flaming sword, and that time is now. Your noble phantasm? The end of this planet. good, you're all here. I knew you wouldn't turn down a challenge. That's one way to put it. Another is that given our choices, there was only one sane answer. This is one hell of a tall order. But if the alternative was death, I'm not gonna say no. I would not have minded dying, but I could not ignore the prospect of these lost belts. I knew human history was fragile, but I didn't know it had branched out to that degree. I suppose you learn something now every day. I don't care what it takes. This is a huge pain in the ass, but at least give us a chance to win. So fine, I'll do it. Basically, we just gotta save the world, right? I couldn't say anything back then. I was completely at a loss for words. I couldn't laugh it off like Burl, or brood on it like Kadok. Now, not when Woody's demeanor was so different from what I expected. Now, while I would like nothing more than to celebrate our reunion, our race is already underway. There's no call for fraternization beyond what is absolutely necessary. By now, you should all have connected to your Lostbelt from your coffins and formed contracts with your servants. I've told you all information I was given. There's nothing more to add. It won't be long before the disciples of the foreign god arrived. Once they do, I'd like you all to go with them to your respective Lostbelts. Nobody else knew the truth. None of them had any idea what sort of price he had to pay to give the rest of us and Team A a chance. He could have boasted about it. He could have held it over our heads. Instead, he never brought it up. He's like, yep. He's like, yeah, I suffered like agony 7 times over. But yeah, I just brushed it under the rug. I don't understand. None of us would be here now if it wasn't for you, Cristadia. Why didn't you say anything? If you just told them what you did for us, they would do whatever you say. I see. So you knew, Ophelia. It's simple. I didn't tell them because it's not important for what lies ahead. I want humans to do the best they possibly can. That goes for myself, and it goes for you as well. Gratitude is nice, but not if it leads to their putting less than their full efforts into their endeavor. So don't worry about it. I did that for my sake, not yours. It worked out, and I got what I wanted from it. Besides, if one of you ends up surpassing me, that'll make my job easier, right? Okay. So Ophelia's the only one in the know, so that's why she can't really she's have like mixed feelings about all this. I risked nothing and stood to gain everything. None of you owes me anything for it. Custodia. That was the moment I knew, without a shadow of a doubt. Custodia Wooding was different. He always had been. He had been on a whole other level from the rest of us ever since he was born. His mindset, his character, his bearing, all fit for a king. There was simply no other explanation for how he could have accomplished something so incredible. Ophelia, you'll be taking Scandinavia. Be very careful when you summon your servant after you get there. Destruction factors heavily into Norse mythology. In such a world, it is when matters appear to be going well that one needs to be most on their guard. A good ending for the Norse could, in truth, be quite a bad ending for us. But then, I suppose I didn't warn you of that. You have your own mystic eye, after all. You can see into the future far better than I can. As such, you should be more than capable of growing Scandinavia's tree of emptiness to maturity. That's right. The king I swear allegiance to, the god I worship, isn't the foreign god at all. This is the man I will serve. It will help him realize his ideals. I'll gladly become a cryptor. I will. I promise, Lord Custodia. I see, so this is a servant. Your body is made of ether. You might not like how it feels, but try to get used to it. I'm glad you were the one who answered my summon, Dragon Slayer, wielder of Grom. I know it was a special summoning ritual, but it's still fortunate that I was able to get you without a catalyst. Maybe it's because of my mother's Nordic bloodline. That certainly seems a far more likely cause than my father's fondness for Richard Wagner. Wagner? Oh right, sorry. In my world's history, Sigurd and Siegfried are different people. So that makes my mother's bloodline seem even more likely. At any rate, it's nice to meet you, Saber. My name's Ophelia Frosselon. I have to say, I never have guessed you would exist in this Lostbelt. I would have thought. You're not wrong. The heroic spirit this body belongs to isn't from this Lostbelt. No, that can't be right. We cryptids are meant to form contracts with the heroic spirit that's tied to our land. Ophelia, I see. So your name is Ophelia Farsalon. Ah, that's a lovely name, Farsalon. It puts me in the mind of thrones, a type of angel. If you are to be an angel, then you should serve me as your god. Dang. What are you saying, Sigurd? Oh, come now. Don't be cold. You already know who I am. From my perspective, we just met the other day. Is that not true for you? I'll never forget the gaze of yours, the way you looked at me right before my world. My reality was pruned away. I remember looking you right in the eye, Ophelia. Chan, those eyes. Wait, that was and then when he releases form, that's what it all makes sense now. Yeah, that's Soter. You saw me and I saw you. Rejoice, daughter of humanity. In that moment, our fates were intertwined. Ah, do you really not notice, Ophelia Farsalon? My soul was linked to your unusual mystic eye. It's been hiding inside of you all this time. You did form a contract. I'm the servant you gained in your Lostbelt. Rejoice, Ophelia. Your servant is none other than Sutter, the fiery king of giants himself. No, that can't be right. I'm a master. I know all about the heroic spirits I summon. You're Sigurd, the greatest hero of Scandinavia, heir to Graal, the demonic sword. Do not force me to repeat myself. You're referring to the body I possess. Yes, you succeeded at summoning Sigurd. That much is true. But thanks to your mystic eye, the soul that's implanted in this vessel is Surtur. I snuck into the summoning spell and melded with his soul. Now control his entire body. So in a sense, he kind of Bakured it, because that's what Bakur does. He gets in the body. An accidental summon. No, this would be a multiple simultaneous summon, leading to... Now, don't make that face, Ophelia. Go on, smile. Breathe a sign of relief. I just may be a soul, but I'm still your servant. So I'll be your knight, just like you're my woman. Now, what do you say we seal the deal? Stay back. Don't come near me. A command spell, by all means. In fact, there's one of the things I want the most. Go ahead, tie the body down. Destroy it. I want you to mess around and find out. What? That infernal Odin imprisoned my homeland. My foundation. Muspelheim has been left behind in this Lostbelt. I have to get it back. If this body is shattered, my soul will be freed. Then I will destroy Odin's prison, and that false son of his will fall. Once that has happened, I will materialize in my true form as the Fire King of Giants. The sun? You mean that enormous sun is actually? It's fake, that's what it is. Yes, my true body, or rather, the prison Odin built to hold it. Did the mages of proper human history not know? Muspelheim, realm of fire, home to all Muspel, is in fact my own body. It is the endless flame burning within, insatiable hunger for destruction. I will need it to resume Ragnarok. which was so rudely interrupted. Odin's seal was quite solid, but thankfully, you saw to that when you released my soul. The rest is easy. I'll escape the shell, and my soul will destroy my body's prison from the outside. So Sigurd kind of messed. Well, Searcher kind of messed up here. He could have been like, "Yeah, do something about it." Then, like baited Ophelia, get her to destroy the body, and then I'm free. But he said he started to monologue and tell him all the secrets. That prison may be difficult to escape from within, but is all too vulnerable from the outside. I struck Odin a fatal blow after I devoured Fenrir. The All-Father clearly didn't have the strength left to secure my prison from both sides. Huh. I suppose I should expect no less from the soul of a great hero. Not that we are meshed together. It would be difficult to escape this body on my own. It's torturous having to constantly face Sigurd's soul, like standing in a hall of infinite mirrors. It would be far quicker if I could turn my blade on myself. But failing that, I would be grateful if you would end me, Ophelia. So, yeah, he messed himself up here by spilling all the secrets. Kill you. The sun, Sutter, will fall? Indeed. Once I take back my body, I will resume Ragnarok, and this Lostbelt will be the first to burn. From there, I will lay waste to the rest of the planet. I can't wait to show you, Ophelia. Soon, you'll get to see my flaming sword. End the entire world. Instead of screaming out in despair, I quickly used a command spell to forbid him from killing or harming himself. Surtur is king of giants, the destructor of the end time. I can't let him escape Sigurd's body. If he does, everything will burn. It will be the incineration of humanity all over again. No, not quite. His fire will have to extend into the past to match the incineration of humanity. But his fire will burn up everything in the present and leave nothing for tomorrow. So this Lostbelt will truly be lost, is all she has to say. All of a sudden, it felt like something was twisting my heart. It hurts. I can feel my body groaning in pain. It's like I'm being hollowed out from the inside. Without warning, I found myself in a terrible, precarious situation. Am I doing the right thing? Should I tell Queen Skadi? No, that would be too much risk. The King of Giants is the god's sworn enemy. I cannot imagine her merciful love extending to him. He was like, "Oh, you King of Giants? Oh, we kill you right now. Thanks for reporting." With every thought, I can feel my body groaning under the pressure. It hurts. Something is interfering with me, with my plans. What should I do? I can't make this call on my own. But what choice do I have? We cryptors can't interact directly. I have to resolve this situation myself. Besides, we're not allies. Not really. Once we manage to grow our tree of emptiness to maturity, we'll just end up competing for each other's territory. In the end, there will only be one territory left. I can't afford to show any weakness. That's why. That concludes my report. I see you did well to bring this to my attention, Ophelia. Not at all, Lord Christadia. Once I determined the danger this situation posed, I thought you should decide how to handle it. I'm a mage. I don't have the same kind of feelings that normal people do. I don't expect love or romance. All I feel is undying loyalty towards those with vastly superior intellects. Christadia Wudim shines brighter than anyone. He isn't afraid of anything. He'll know what to do, I'm sure of it. As long as he shows me the path I need to take, I'm sure I can summon up the courage to follow it. Ophelia Farsalon. Yes, Lord Custodia? You are right to use a command spell, and this summon you have achieved is fascinating. The king of giants in Norse mythology is akin to a god of destruction. By summoning him, you have in essence summoned an ancient god. You should be proud that you were born into a family devoted to the study of evocation and the summoning arts. Ophelia. Yes, Lord Custodia. You have gained an exceptional resource to help bring about the reconstruction of humanity. You say Sitra told you he was going to burn the entire planet. Fascinating. I wonder if that would still work on a world that has been wiped clean. At any rate, the data would seem to indicate that you have him fully under control. For now. As long as you can continue to rein him in without incident, he should be a tremendous asset. Though of course, that does pose considerable risk. Understood. Then I shall do my best to live up to your expectations, Lord Custodia. From here on, I will address my half-Sutter, half-Sigurd servant as a saver, and turn his power to our cause. I vow that I will grow my Lostbelt and maturity with his help. I now can live up to Lord Custodia's hopes. I know I can fight. Building a relationship with a heroic spirit that has a mind of his own, controlling one's servant. These are key problems every master has to face. I can manage it. This is what I was trained for. I won't fail. I will grow my tree of emptiness to maturity. I'll ensure the Lostbelt continues to flourish alongside the Queen and the most powerful knight ever to live. The tree continues to grow well. It has been all this time. Everything is going well here. At least, it was. Enchanted Cryptor. I'm a servant for proper human history. The only hero of humanity in all of Scandinavia. Hey now, what's the matter? What are you so afraid of, mademoiselle? That was the first time they met right there. Oh, let me set up. Goodness. That one node was that was 30 minutes? 30 minutes of yap? Alright, now I see why this is only 2 nodes. This other nodes might be like 1 hour of yap, probably. Is it more lore? Oh, it's actually a fight. Okay. Oh yeah, and the music picking up. Let me type up the queue. It's called, oh yeah. Oh, right. Oh, wait, one thing I noticed, I don't have the chat up. Wait, let me fix that. Whoops. Right. There you go. Chat fixed. Alright. So let's just pin this. And there he is. So just bring Archer and you're good to go. The problem is there's just one node. I might have to bring Super Orion for this. Let's see what's over here though. I could bring your Archer though. That's also a choice. So yeah, it's between Orion and Archer. I'll bring Archer. Or I could bring You're Morgan. All depends. All these decisions. I guess I'll bring this. I'll bring a bunch of archers too. Okay, so it's just like last time. I'm fighting when we're fighting Sigurd, just bring a bunch of archers. This team was pretty solid last time. The false sun is falling. The Fire King of Giants returns. In the book of Genesis, it is written that the Creator rested on the seventh day. And this Lostbelt fires what comes on the seventh day. Not a day of rest, but the day of Ragnarok. After Wednesday, Odin's day. After Thursday, Thor's day. After Friday, Freya's day. Then after Saturday, Saturn's day, the day of the sun finally arrived. The false sun, the ball of fire glowing in the sky, is falling to the ground instead of remaining aloft. It shakes and cracks the ground, shattering mountains as it shifts and writhes to stand on its feet. In proper human history, this event manifested in the eruption of Mount Katla, but not here. Our myth is this world's reality. Muspelheim, realm of fire, land of flame. The blazing inferno standing in for the true sun in this Lostbelt sky. Now, the Muspel leader, Muspelheim itself, descends upon us. One of the great kings, the one who will cast Twilight's pall far and wide, arises as sun's gone mad. The only king of giants in all the world, Sutter, and his great flaming sword. Did you say Surtur? Man, you weren't kidding. Ha, figures he'd be a big bugger. I know the age of gods never ended here, but come on. Folk, the Fire King of Giants, the Border's instrument, can't even properly measure his magical energy. We can't even tell how far he is from us either. It's not clear whether he's way out there or it's no use. I can't even get a clear visual on him. It could be some sort of heat mirage or something. Either way, it is impossibly hot. Make sure you stay behind me, Paragon. I'll get my mystic codes ready. I strongly advise you keep your distance, Mr. Paragon. Your mysticos may have been outfitted to accommodate Russia's extreme cold, but it's not nearly so effective against extreme heat. Make sure to remain where Miss Light can protect you. Holmes, you're healed, thank goodness. Absolutely. I had plenty of rest. It was nice to fall asleep without anything on my mind for once. But I also can't deny that it was dreadfully dull. You will have to inform me about your recent escapades when we have the time. Yo! Good morning, Glitch. I should say, Glitch. How you doing? Is this really the time to just be idly catching up with each other? The temperature outside the border is skyrocketing, even as we speak. It's enough of a shock learning that the giants and the like exist here. But now we find out they have a king. There's no telling how many reports I'll have to write now, assuming anyone else believes them. Granted, it's not as though we're making any of this up, but once the Lostbelt disappears, any credibility those reports will have is going to disappear along with it. Okay, 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, Gen 5, what you got over there? Ah, hello, Mr. Gordoff. I see you're finally beginning to understand some of the problems Kali has been facing this entire time. Perhaps now you may understand why, at first blush, our reports from singularities may have seemed so preposterous. Dang, 22 terabytes. Oh, okay. I'm about to say you spent. Yeah, that's more than $100. I was like, nah, man. Okay, 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes is not that bad. Yeah, if you got the Evo's pretty good. Ah, never mind that now. We're in danger here. Get us the hell out of here right away. It's difficult to tell what with all this fire, but I don't think that giant is as far away as he looks. You're right about that, Monsieur Director. I got a feeling he's way closer than you think. Hey, King of Giant. Sutter, right? You're not just gonna go away on your own, are you? Am I right to assume you're our enemy? Of course. I can hear him. No, wait. He's communicating telepathically via magecraft. Here he comes. You keep Brian Hill safe. Got it. Right. Alright. I can't believe you're so collected, even after seeing that. I'm impressed, Mash. You really are amazing. It's dangerous out here, Ophelia. Forcelon. Please hurry inside the castle while the kings of giants' attention is focused on them. No, Orlean, you go on ahead. This is my mess. I need to be on the one who cleans it up. Ophelia said, I will see it to the end with this shining eye. Alright, let's see how many bars. I think 3 bars would be pretty good, right? 3 bars is... Yep, that's 3 bars right there. 3 bars, no guts. Hopefully no guts. Okay, so now we're here. Let's just go like this. And just like that, we're up there. She doesn't have an advantage. I just noticed that, but it's okay. I'll put this on her. This guy's a problem? He a problem, okay. Hopefully he doesn't have an MP, so it can't be that bad, right? Alright, let me see. I mean to buff. Inflict burn to a single enemy during your normal attacks and flash attack. Okay. So and he burns people, okay. So if it takes multiple attempts, I'll run through the list. Yeah, I picked the arc. I thought I said advantage, but that's my bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you did. I thought Arcrid had an advantage. That's my bad. Oh shoot. Alright, everyone get the defense up. Alright. Actually, I can bring her up. And bring... Yeah, I'm thinking it's cooked too, yeah. That was my bad right there. Let's just go like this. Alright. This doesn't... Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. Let's see how much damage I do here. Oh, he does damage cut too? Interesting. Alright. 3 turns, activate when damaged. Recover HP when staying. Wow! Wow. Okay, amazing. How about you stop doing them skills? Yeah, you stop doing that crap. Alright. Let's go with triple attack.
私の神殿ご覧になります？神山幽谷経天道地泰山名号天神地これと列称天揺らす
You griller? Wait, I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that. Oh wow, she's like MP too. I just realized that. He doesn't stop either. He's like, one more. Alright. Get that defense down real quick. I could do... Bring her, and then one more. The fact that he got damage down is kind of crazy. Wondering about the damage. Yeah, damage down. That kind of stops things. I guess I'll just give you this for now. Just give you HP. All right. Maybe I'm better off holding. Hold and then go next. And then triple ult. No, that's fine. Let's send it. No, so close. Well, that one goes down. Maybe you just have to do one bar. Best case scenario is just one bar, right? Copy and one bar. All right, let's get this defense up right here. All right. And then we'll just cycle it on up. All right, next bar. He's a Mega Logan. Yep, just one bar. Oh my goodness. No problem. Our crit got cooked, but it's okay. I'm not done yet. I fended off the first wave of Suitor's onslaught, but I'm afraid this heat and pressure are so intense that the Ortan is designed to be fire resistant. It should be able to hold up in the face of extreme heat from the natural world. But it was never designed to withstand being submerged in lava. You're lucky you're still standing. If not for all the snow and ice infused with magical energy, you'd be a goner. After all, Indeed, he may not be quite as hot as a star, but he is quite close, and there's something else disturbing about him. Be wary of his noble phantasms. Such as flaming sword is the divine construct born from a planet. It prioritizes life forms over all else. Not even a deity from the age of gods could survive it. Oh la la, you should be proud, you two. We're still standing tall after facing off with a being that kills entire worlds. Hey, Suitor, I figured a god killer would be way more impressive, but so far you've been a big letdown. Oh, don't piss him off. You're nothing compared to the despair my Grand Armid and I felt in winter. Oh, you're talking that good stuff. Huh. Winter, you say? All that I have for you is fire. Folk, here comes the second wave. Once we get through this, we'll launch a counterattack. Yes, I won't lose even if we are up against a divine construct. Position secured with the bunker bolt, assuming full defensive. Jamada. A blinding light fills my vision. Light. No, it's not just light. It's heat, flickering heat that reduces everything it touches to ash. If this were truly a divine construct, there's nothing to be done against it. At least, that's what I think. Paragon. Paragon? And yet, I saw her. I saw a warrior standing up to a sword forged by gods with a man-made shield. I saw her push beyond her limits to wield that heavy shield, even as her arms and legs shook with effort. And I knew that it was time for me to make my stand. My spirit core may be damaged, but as long as I can move, I have a chance to atone for my sins. You two. It seems this body of mine has caused you a great deal of trouble. Oh, Sigurd comes to his senses now? And so I had no choice but to use it to make amends. My ultimate technique is ready. The demonic sword of the sun. Now is the time for you to wreak destruction. Blow me ground. Alright, very nice. Alright, so it looks like there's 4 additional nodes here. So we could do these 4 additional ones. So that means this is going to be like a long stream, depending on how much lore they got going on. Alright, bring in Twilight here once again, the middle. Alright, there's more lore. Section 14, bring it to the middle. Fire walked the earth. Here in this Lostbelt, a place nearly devoid of life, a giant strode about the land like a conquering king. Onward he walked, never straying from his path towards the Lostbelt fiery mountains. He is the king of the giants, the king of fire. The giants that gather at his feet are crushed beneath his heels. The ice beasts drawn to his light are melted in an instant. He is lofty king. Though he may carry me on his shoulder, I am well aware there's no one who can truly be close to him. There's nothing else that can view the world from his great height. No, that may not be quite true any longer. My mystic eye can see it, an enormous tree beyond the fiery mountains, stretching towards the heavens. A figure just as imposing as the king of giants. The tree of emptiness. Is it finally sprouted? Gave it some good sunlight? I can't reach Lord Custodia. Seder's magical energy must be jamming Arseno. What would he think of this situation? I see no cause for concern. I have high hopes for you, Ophelia. Yes, that's what he will say. You again. I'm surprised to see you outside the castle. Do I look like a complete fool to you now? Yes, I'm sure I do. I'd probably laugh too if I saw myself now, like all shooken up. Huh? I'm sorry, I can't tell you what you're saying. I have some facility with lip reading, but it's not helpful when you speak a language I do not know. I guess you are from a foreign planet. Oh. Can hardly freaking believe she's a crypter too. Not one dang bit like the other one. This one's just a stupid little girl who can't bear to let go of her ladyhood. She might as well be carrying a cracked jar of oil into a bonfire. It's as stupid as a maiden walking the shore barefoot. What type of oil we talking about here, Kindness? What brand? Between her and the queen, there isn't a single woman here who can tell a good man when she sees one. Huh, screw this. I can see where it's going, so I'm just gonna go back to the temple. And you, fox woman? Good question. This silvery world is pretty enough that it could have made for a nice ski resort. But with that giant here, any chance at NFF services making a profit just went up in smoke. I think I'll be on my way shortly too. I want to see how Ophelia's story ends before I leave. She just want to grab some popcorn and watch the fireworks. Ah, so being able to fit about as you like makes it easy for you to park your fat ass wherever you go. Huh. I should have known. Oh, would you please spare me the slanderous crudities? I'll have you know my ass isn't the slightest bit fat. It's petite. Thank you very much. Alright, write that down. Gotta say though, I'm disappointed in Queenie here. Can't believe she's just sitting back and letting Sutter get resurrected like this. Then again, she did marry your god of the sea in the proper human history. Must not be as smart as she pretends. I'm afraid you have it backwards, Kindness. Look at it this way. Sutter was just that much of a blind spot for her. He represented something so antithetical to her worldview that she couldn't conceive of his existence. This Lostbelt was finished the moment she lost the ability to consider that much. Why do you think it was pruned away? It was like an insect that couldn't even tell that it was being exterminated. That said, I doubt Her Majesty would have done anything about Sigurd even if she had learned of his relationship to Sigurd. Oh, that means she's just the sort to sit back and let nature take its course? Or does she just pity the crypter? Indeed, I imagine the queen feels compelled to keep herself in check, so as to be responsible with her overwhelming power. I suppose it's an admirable inequality for a human. But sadly, she doesn't seem to have realized that that way of thinking limited what her Scandinavian could do as well. Anyway, none of that's my business, and I'm more than happy to keep it that way. And that's about enough chit chat. I've got all the goodies I came for, so I think I'll be on my merry way. The next time we meet will be on the sea, won't it, Kindness? When we do, I expect to see some rare and valuable merch that can't be found anywhere on land. Ah, if I give you a fat ass the time of day. Besides, the fact you think you're replaceable just means you'll be on your way out sooner than you realize. I wouldn't assume every Lostbelt is on your side if I were you, pet. Huh. We're still alive. Paragon. He deflected the fire with his demonic sword. It seems the King of Giants has disappeared towards the northern mountains. First and foremost, I'm glad to see you're all safe. I think you may already know who I am, but let me introduce myself properly. I am a warrior and the wielder of the demonic sword, Grom. I am the son of Sigmund and Nords, and I have manifested in this Lostbelt as a saber. My true name is Sigurd. I'm glad I was able to protect you. Only wish I had been able to resist Sartre's control of my body more than once. Sigurd? Resist? So back then, was that you? Huh, I guess this is what they call a hero's pride. But I thought you died when Sartre was freed. He did. Sigurd's body would surely have fallen apart had someone not been there to hold it together. Am I correct in that assumption, Ortline? Last remaining commander of the Valkyries? Yes, I used a rune to help him. It was all so sudden that I did not expect it to work. But fortunately, the damage was not as extensive as I believed. It almost seemed to me as the wounds on his body had been somehow rewound. Rewound? Did Ophelia do that? I took advantage of that opportunity to keep his spirit core intact, though only just. Unfortunately, I have already exceeded my own output limits. I'm afraid I will only last a few seconds more at best. I was able to wield my sword one last time thanks to you. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. No need to thank me. I didn't help you for your sake. If you truly are a hero, then please help my sister. That's all I want. You have my word, and once again, you have my gratitude. But in Odin's name, by the rune's guidance, I ask that you awaken my love. Oh, do you want to do that? What if she fulfills her duty and just kills him outright? Brynhild, my love, my eternal executioner, please open your eyes. I promise I will hold your spirit origin together. Your spirit core may be damaged, like mine, but I hope you will open your eyes nonetheless, even just a little. You mustn't. Please don't come near me. I'm the one destined to kill you. I can try to resist the madness, but I fear my body may move to kill you on its own. But because your spirit core is broken, maybe that rule is broken? So please, stay away. Huh. Hush just for now. I knew it. It really was someone else earlier. Wasn't it, Sigurd? Yes. It's really you. You're the hero I fell in love with. If only that were true, then and now, I'd show myself to be too much of a fool to be your hero. No, you haven't. You protected me. If I hadn't been for you, Sutter's fiery sword would have killed me. You protected the Shield Maiden, the Emperor, and the boy fighting to save humanity. You kept this world's hope alive. Of course. I could never have done it with the little strength I had alone, though her help was crucial. She is also why your spear has yet to pierce me, despite our coming face to face. It's all thanks to her godly power. Is he talking about... Oh? Indeed. If Sir had brought his flaming sword down in earnest, my castle and all of Scandinavia would have been razed to the ground. So technically saved by Scotty? And of course, I absolutely refuse to abide men and women killing one another. I see y'all have suffered at least some manner of injury. It has been a very, very long time since I last saw brave warriors putting themselves to the hazard in combat. This may have been inevitable with Odin's protection weakened, but my negligence is also to blame for things reaching this dire stage. Kaulian, Sigurd, Brynhild, and you, the archer whose name escapes me, the forgettable one, Napoleon. You fought well, my children. I commend your bravery and your valor. I will not let you die just yet. You may all enter my castle. Come with me. Ophelia. Well, yeah, I know. It's about time I stepped up. An actual fight. Okay. Let's see if he pops up. So I'll do 3 refreshes. Oh, there he is. Okay. All the way at the bottom. Goodness. It's a mystery. Alright, since this is a mystery and it's kind of getting a little hard. Let me see if he has a Castoria on this list. It's kind of getting a little hard, not gonna lie. Alright, it's kind of ramping up a little bit of the difficulty, you know. It kind of turned up the heat. Oh, you do have Castoria. And it's 10, 10, 10. Okay, it's perfect. Alright, since this is a mystery, I ain't trying to mess around and find out what it is. Let's bring... We'll bring... I think I'll bring Badamonte. She hits pretty hard. And let's bring... We'll just stun lock them. Like good old times. And I'll bring... I don't know what I'm fighting, that's the problem. So I'm bringing like a safe kind of neutral team. If it's a Saber, we're so doomed. Like, if it's a Saber, we're doomed. Okay. Or maybe just bring Ishtar first. Ah, wait. Ah, this is fine, I think. What if... I could bring the Zoomer for safety. Alright, Berserker. We're gonna do Berserker. And double protection. Alright, let's go like this. And I don't think I should bring Coin Sky. I'll bring... I could bring Ishtar. Or Scotty herself. Let's go with this. Let's see how this goes. With their mask on, the giants began an all-out assault to destroy what little life remained. Not Greta. I knew it. The giants are heading towards the village. There was always a few stragglers wandering around the snowfields and mountains, but there's never been so many gathered around the village like this before. What's going on? Is this the goddess will? They're so loud and close. Are we gonna be okay? They're not gonna break through the walls, are they? Envoys will protect us. The gods will make her glory known. There's nothing to worry about, everyone. So let's just all pray together. Lady Mash, Mr. Paragon, Mr. Laponia, Foe, wherever you are, I hope the giants haven't squished you. It's over. We're at the bottom of the toe already. I have sent all the envoys to the villages. Unfortunately, with their mask on, not only do the giants no longer hear my voice, they now resonate with Sutter. If their power approaches its height during the Age of Gods, The village's protections can only last so long. I will do my best to ensure they remain intact for at least half a day, but anything more than that will be quite difficult. Setting that aside, I never expected to see Sutter again. My apologies for interrupting, Your Majesty. I am Sherlock Holmes of Chaldea. Let me begin by offering you my most sincere thanks for treating our injured personnel. For that matter, it is safe to say they would not even have survived Sutter's attack had it not been for your help. Right, we shall all thank her for saving us. Thanks, Queenie. I'm glad we're fighting the same enemy now. You have my thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Skathic. Even restored the Ortonax and its components. Folk, should get that full heal right now. Thanks. Pay it no mind. It is about time you all understood. I am your mother, and all in Scandinavia are all my children. I have decided to love you with all that entails. As my children, all you need to do is accept my grace. Even if I am only one of the old gods, as that irritating Wudon would say. We are most grateful for your mercy. Now, would you mind if I ask you a few questions? I would like to gain as clear as understanding of the situation as possible, in order to better determine our next course of action. Very well. Ask what you will. Thank you, Your Majesty. To begin, I presume that the fire on the northern mountain comes from Sutter? That is correct. Are they embers? Embers? I believe he means the embers of Ragnarok. Now I get it. That would depend upon your perspective. I see. Hold up. Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but may we ask you something, Holmes? Yes, Miss Kierlight, Mr. Paragon. Holmes, did he know about Sutter all along and didn't tell us? I was at best 20% certain, giving voice to my suspicions at the point would only cause confusion, which is why I refrained from doing so. But I was certain that that man who attacked the Shadow Border was not truly Sigurd, even if I was able to convey that information at the time. That said, I am at fault with regard to the fire in the mountains. My apologies. I should have found a way to tell you about their true nature sooner, or at least manage to warn you of Sutter's involvement here. I wouldn't beat yourself up for it too badly. Under the circumstances, you were lucky to survive Sigurd, the fake Sigurd's attack. Having said that, there's one thing about you that I'm not exactly pleased about. You always either say too much or not enough. Yes, that is certainly true. Nonetheless, technical advisor. Much as I agree with the one should strive for accuracy in the information conveyed, even in battle, we can't expect it will always be possible to do so. Well, if you're gonna take Holmes' side, I guess there's nothing more to discuss. That is how you do things, right, Gordy? You don't expect people to deliver more than they're capable of, do you? I am deeply ashamed. I can't tell you how sorry I am for the trouble my ineptitude has caused. Why are you so hard on yourself? Sage of proper human history. The fire in those mountains is a testament to my weakness. Even with the power of Odin bestowed upon me, I have been unable to rid my land of twilight. Is that? It is something of a long story. Please lend me your ears. Oh, here we go. Show me the slideshow. It was 3,000 years ago. The twilight of the gods. Ragnarok, the battle destined to bring an end to the age of gods, was upon us. It should have begun and ended here, just as it did in proper human history. But here, Sutter rampaged unchecked, and everything went awry. Sutter, the Dark One. He inherited Ymir's destructive side above all else. The first giant, whose name was all but erased from the proper human history. As the Fire King of Giants, he was the strongest in all Muspelheim, which also made him its ruler. He was meant to trigger Ragnarok, ending the Norse Age of Gods and paving the way for the future. But in this lost spell, he did not care for his destined fate. Refusing to be content with ending the Norse Age of Gods, he decided he wanted to bring about a true end, a cataclysm to the end the world entirely. From there, things continued to spiral. Next came Vangrad, first perhaps better known as Icy Fenrir, the fearsome wolf of ruin whose breath could freeze anything in his path. Though I am told is not mentioned in either Edda's or the Vinland Saga in proper human history. He was a great monster whose bones, muscles, and heart turned to ice after it had eaten half of Niflheim. Oh, he had a little heartburn. It was Fenrir who was originally supposed to kill Odin. But when Fenrir let down his guard to swallow the sun, Surtur set upon him. He killed Fenrir, tore him to pieces, and consumed him. Ah, that explains that. Having gained the wolf's power, Surtur went on to kill Loki, the other gods, and even the other of the giants' kings. He then attempted to connect his true body, Muspelheim itself, to the sky, though the hole left by the sun's vacancy. By doing so, he hoped to bring twilight not only to the gods, but to the entire world. He destroyed each of the Norse world's 9 realms, and attempted to burn down the very planet. The flames were devastating. Odin and the remaining gods banded together to try and prevent this unthinkable ending, but they could not win against Surtur. However, they were able to fight him to the stalemate. Though the gods were completely destroyed, Odin was able to seal Muspelheim away with one final ruin, leaving it hanging in the sky as a false sun. As for myself, Odin combined me with Skathik, a woman with whom I shared a faithful bond, in order to draw Surtur's eye away from the gods he meant to kill. Now I am all that remains of the gods, me and the primordial ruins that Odin entrusted to my care. And that's how it all unfolded. It was horrific seeing Fenrir get eaten, then the other gods get taken out. Surtur's rampage left much of the land ablaze. The blood that poured onto the ground from the many wounds the gods inflicted upon him erupted into flames and remained ablaze. Those flames consumed countless lives. It fell to me to protect what few remained. Once Ragnarok had truly concluded, there would be little point in ushering in the age of humanity without any humans. That is true. I turned the vast majority of my power toward extinguishing the flames that threatened to consume this world and all life on it. And so I blanketed this land in snow and ice, laden with magical energy. Ah, I see. So underneath these snow is fire. It's like unextinguishable fire, thus creating a safe havens that the surviving giants could not touch in order to give humans an opportunity to live their lives. I put masks on the giants infused with my magical energy, placing them under the authority I gained from my father, the giant Saz. I then produced several hundred envoys, using the 3 surviving Valkyries as a base. With his true body sealed within the false sun, Surtur became as effectual as a divine spirit. Though he continued to exist in this world, he no longer had any power over it. Peace returned to Scandinavia, and so began a new age that was never meant to be. An age where the last god, a handful of people, a scattering of giants, and a few Valkyries all eked out a quiet coexistence. So, it's kind of strange how this works. Because she's keeping the human population in control in order to keep the giants alive. I guess she's Norse, so she doesn't want to extinguish the giants completely. She wants to create a balance between both humans and giants, but because it's kind of weird how that works. From there, an impossible 3,000 years came to pass. A great tree extended its roots down from space, and Ophelia appeared before me, calling herself a cryptor. I presume you are aware of what transpired after that. She told me she must grow that tree in order for this world to survive. She was quite helpful to me, which I did appreciate. But that is besides the point. I never suspected the knight that accompanied her was harboring the soul of my sworn enemy. I don't think she meant for this to happen. I believe this is likely a summoning accident of some kind. No doubt she used a summoning system identical to Caldea's to materialize Sigurd's heroic spirit, and a foreign entity happened to make its way into the mix. By foreign entity, I take it you mean Sutter? Wait, I've got it. It's her mystic eye. How did they deduce all this? Indeed, I imagine Sutter must have used it as a catalyst. The eye is meant for seeing possibilities, after all. She must have caught sight of a lost history, a pruned phenomenon that would have been impossible in proper human history at some point. So you say she saw Sutter's soul of all things. Oh, Ophelia Farsalon, if you had to see something, why could it not have been me? How dreadfully unfortunate. But regardless, the fact remains that Sutter, my sworn enemy, has returned to the land. And now he will stop at nothing to finish what he began, to merge with Muspelheim and bring about the end of all things. If nothing is done to stop him, he will burn Scandinavia to the ground. His flames will devour all life. All matter heat will coalesce into one great fire and reduce everything to smoke and ash. If that happens, there's no telling what effect it might have outside of his lost belt. You do need to go through void space to escape a lost belt, so I don't think the fire would leak beyond it, but I can't really be entirely certain. It's fire that transcends all lost belts. It's worth noting that he does still have our compass, too, the paper moon I mean. Your Majesty, might I propose an alliance? While the enemy of my enemy may not necessarily be my friend, I do believe our chances of defeating Sutter would improve considerably by working together. What do you say, Scotty, my fair Andreas? Oh, you would issue commands to a god? Heroic spirit? The arrogance, right? I ought to strike you down right now. Respectfully, of course. Staring respectfully. You are a heroic spirit, are you not? What a joke. A human ghost. A mere shadow telling me what to do. Ordinarily, I would pay no mind to what a being such as you had to say. But in your particular case, I sense wisdom in those beautiful eyes. You remind me of Balder, god of light. Oh, so she's like, okay, she's like, sign me up. What? Seriously? My queen, what are you saying? Yo, Delante, how you doing? Pay it no heed. I was merely joking. This heroic spirit's eyes may be wise, but they are also somewhat clouded. Even gentle Balder would surely object to such a comparison. Nonetheless, I have made my decision. Heroic spirit, I shall love you as... No, she didn't finish her sentence. She was about to say, love you as Jord, or something like that. Her former husband. I was waiting for that line. Where did this come from? I didn't touch anything. Technical advisor. It's not always about you, director. Everything's working fine. It's just that emergency alert. I take it you feel that too, Monsieur Vial, demonic sword wielder. Indeed, something approaches from the sky. Barnhill. Right. I see it. There's a massive magical energy flying towards us from the northern mountain. Wait, all of our instruments are working now? I simply adjusted my snow and ice to accommodate them. The nerve, interrupting a god. Dare to sully my castle any further, and even my patience will. He's like, I'm gonna break all this stuff in here. he's like, fuck your castle. Another one of those. Oh, well, these aren't too bad then. Hostile detected. It's the same species we encountered on Mount Goes of Paragon. I hear thinking it's gonna be, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a tough fight. Let me bring Castoria. I'm scared. They're like, oh, it's just this? That's not a problem. Okay, we just kill it, I guess. Let me give her the art boost she needs. And then we go there again like this. You could probably combo this guy to death. Let's just do that one hit on that. Oh, I'm already targeting that. Okay. Okay. It just joined C Star. That's okay though. Oh my goodness. Okay, it kind of makes things a little sluggish, but... Oh wait, this actually helps. Alright. I guess this fight could be annoying if there wasn't if we didn't have a good amount of turn cycle. Alright, next up. Alright. Alright, this is number 1. It's number 2. Oh, there he is. Bound him. Alright, so this is a free-for-all. I think it might be more trash mobs. So I don't think I have to bring anything crazy. I can just bring anything. I don't remember this guy. Let's see what he does, because I do not remember. They just keep on coming. What the hell are these things? And why are there so many? At least they're satisfying to shoot, but still repulsive. There's something indecent about these creatures. They have no regard for their own lives. Indeed, they're infused with vast amount of magical energy. I doubt these creatures are the product of a normal ecosystem. We have more coming in through a hole in the ceiling. There's a second and a third. They just keep on coming. They certainly aren't shaped like any ordinary creature. Could they be phantasmals? Are they, as they have just appeared now? Perhaps they were originally some sort of plant that has transformed into Sutter's kin. No, on second thought, most likely. Oh. How dare you? What possible reason could you seeds have for barging into my castle, knowing I have connected myself to the Tree of Emptiness? Seeds? That's it. I'm analyzing the data now. Oh, so these are the seeds. What? These things are seeds? They are seeds from the Tree of Emptiness. I can't believe it. Even the seeds are autonomous and capable of fighting. That's pretty cool. I was willing to turn a blind eye to the occasional stray seed, but how dare you damage my castle? This transgression will not stand. I, the king of this lost belt, command you to die. What? Is useless against the seed? Of course I'm not going to self-destruct on your command. Have you noticed? Your connection to them has been severed. I suppose I have to help you out a bit. seeing as you're evidently helpless by yourself. Dang, she just got shown up by Ilya? Whoa, nice work. So that's what a divine spirit's magecraft can do, huh? If it isn't Freya, it's Ilya, stepmother. Didn't you just hear Mash call me that? Ah, I suppose you're right. Freya would never allow herself to wield ice and snow as I do. Regardless, I must commend you. You did well to escape my dungeon. I should have expected as much from my daughter in proper human history, my companion's beloved child. I could have escaped whenever. The only reason I didn't is because I knew you'd really go all out to seal me away again. This time for good if I did. I was just passing time when I heard a big commotion coming from inside the castle. At first, I thought you were fighting everyone else after finally defeating Surtur, but I was wrong. What happened? I thought you were supposed to be the Queen of Scandinavia. Did you not notice that Ophelia cut your connection to the Tree of Emptiness? Huh. So it would seem that certainly explains why they did not obey my order to self-destruct. So basically, it's Russia all over again, huh? Let me get this all straight. Up till now, the Queen's been connected to the Tree of Emptiness, but with her connection severed now. The Crypt was trying to make Sutter the new Lostbelt King by connecting to it instead. Wow, she's just picking winners at this point. So that, oh, this Catholic person's too weak. Let's get the real one right here. Sutter. Madness. There is no telling what sort of disaster may ensue if Sutter were to absorb the tree's power for himself. Though I see you seem to have some idea, Your Majesty. Indeed I do. To begin, he would no doubt raze Scandinavia to the ground, in but a single breath. The flaming sword he wields is a blade forged by the planet. Its sole purpose is to rend the age of gods asunder, to wipe it from the face of the earth. Should it be successful, it will leave nothing behind. It is that powerful of a weapon. A divine construct. A noble fantasy on par with Ragnarok. We'll just get Arosh. Put him right over there. On top of that, he still got the paper moon, which means it's even more likely his destruction could reach the outside. Assuming his magical energy and spiritual rank increased to that degree, Your Majesty, would you tell us where the Tree of Emptiness is located? The northern zone, the Tree of Emptiness took root beyond the Fire Mountains. Though of course, I should have been using my ice and snow crystals to hide it from view. I see, so you were using a magecraft based optical camouflage and jamming his magical energy signature all at once. No wonder we were unable to locate the Tree of Emptiness once we arrived to this Lostbelt. Yeah, she was not like an amateur like Kadok. Kadok, you go in there, you just see it in plain sight. This one's like, oh no, we gonna hide the tree, make sure no one messes us up. Very well. Now that we have dealt with those intruders, would you be so kind as to give us an answer to my earlier proposal, Queen Scathicscati? Yes, I suppose I should. I don't want to rush Your Majesty, but we're short on time here. Yes, that is true. With things as they are, I suppose there's little alternative. Enemies of my sworn enemy, humans and heroic spirits of proper human history, I accept your proposal. Our allegiance, however, will be a temporary one. Do not forget that. And one more thing, do not enter into this alliance with the intent to hold anything back at all. Remember, Sutter defeated Odin himself. You must kill a killer of gods. You should appreciate the incredible difficulty of this particular task. Is that clear? You're too kind, Your Majesty. Ah, what a coup. Now my new Grand Army even got its own goddess and queen. Oh. Ah, I see. So you're happy about this too, huh, Pupper? Come on, Private. Celebrate with me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's not every day you get to kill a god slayer alongside a goddess and a great hero. With a lineup like this, we can't possibly lose. And a good thing too. One Waterloo was more than enough. I'm trusting you two to handle the Vanguard. Sounds good? Certainly, I shall do my utmost to clear a path for you. As I will I. We shall be your blades until our spirit cores and spirit origins finally crumble apart. Yo, welcome Savage. Rest assured, I will fall to the heartless flame. I will never fall to the heartless flame. Oh, I'll fall in love with you all over again. Please don't. Not in front of Sigurd. Really? You mustn't, Emperor. Sigurd's right beside me. It's going pretty well. So far, I haven't had any too bad. The Sutter fight is not too bad. We destroyed the first bar, but it's going pretty well. I can hardly blame him, given your beauty, but I must warn you, Emperor, you will never win her heart. It already belongs to me. Ah, I can't compete with that. Maybe this is a sign that I ought to focus on my main squeeze. So you gotta go to Ophelia then. Foe. Be warned, while I have used my runes to hold your spirit cores together, the bonds are still fragile. If you expend all of your magical energy in the battle, they will once again crumble. That's awful. Please do not concern yourself with us, Lady Mash. The existence of servants is brief, fleeting one. Once our task is done, it is our fate to disappear. Both Brian and Hyde and I are well aware of that. Let our bodies be your sword. Let our bodies be your strength. Lord Paragon, we may not have forged official contracts with you, but as our temporary master, our blades are yours to wield for humanity as you see fit. Yep. Yeah, I destroyed that guy. Absolutely. I destroyed him. Alright. It looks like we're all on this same page. What a relief. If you dug in your heels, I was worried I'd have to fight you myself, and that one or both of us might end up dead. Yeah, but for now, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, moving pretty fast. This is like section 10. I'm sure we can get along until this is all over. Right, stepmother? Yes, I suppose we can. It seems we'll have a chance to test how well we can fight together sooner than expected. Foe. Hostiles detected. Giants. There's a whole bunch of big ones headed your way from underground. Must be the red giants that were chained up. These guys should be old hat by now, right? Private? They just raised in this castle. This castle gets no respect. I'm seeing multiple Muspels. They appear to be the ones who are being kept underneath the castle. But there's something different about their heads. They're not wearing their mask anymore. Sutter's power must have broken them. Now, they will no longer heed commands from my bloodline. Very well then. I shall assist in dealing with them myself. That's one down. We have multiple hostiles in the area. Paragon, permission to engage the enemy. Granted. Understood. Ah, you're getting good at giving out orders, Private. Reminds me to give you a medal once these guys are toast. Very well, let us begin. Yep, I knew it was going to be trash mobs. I was like, you know what? This is just trash mobs. It's no problem. Just last fight, the previous fight, I was kind of scared. I was like, oh, it could be anything. But now we're fine. Okay, that's nice. She gives. Oh, this would have been a Bradamante fight. Dang it! Now that we have her giving these ruins, quick ruins, definitely a Bradamante fight. All right. Let's just go in there. We got Mr. Constantine himself. This is Eric's Constantine. This is not mine. Is this for everyone? Oh, she's not Roman, is she? Well, she's roaming today. Here's an attack buff. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure which one to pick. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Alright, I'll put this one. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Okay, I think she's got it in her, so we could probably 100-0 this one. And please MP gauge Chris Chance. Oh wow. Cool. Oh, disadvantage. Oh no. Oh, he hit that one tap. Okay. Apply invisible one time for yourself. Greatly increase defense. It's like the fly damage cuts all over. Okay. I don't think I can kill this in one go, but we're gonna go Koen, and then hit him with this blade. Oh wow, never mind. We kill. It's only 21k. Surely he kills through disadvantage. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Disadvantage all over. Everywhere. Just constant. Let me just do this. Yeah. He's like, mash, watch out. I got this damage down. Oh my, they kind of hurt a little. Okay. Alright, let me just bring this out. I got all these attack buffs. I'm gonna use these attack buffs. All right, let's see what the big giant. Oh, these are red. Oh, these are berserkers. Okay. Okay. Let's not get one tap by them. Let's do this first. I feel like we're gonna get comboed pretty bad if you just let them run amok. Let's kill this one first. All right. Their MP gauge. Oh, that's right. I did the move there so they wouldn't go up there. All right, let's just do this then. I could combo it to death. Yeah, yeah, that's a new unit. That's Constantine.
よそ見してましたわね。
You missed his MP. His MP was pretty cool. Oh, oh goodness. He nearly got one tapped. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's just do this. This is that. Do I have a 2020? Is this 20? Oh, good, good, good. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got the Scotty in there. Pretty nice. Alright. We got him. Do the thing, Constantine. He gives like... Wait, hold on. Let me confirm. He gives like damage down, I think. Invincible one time for yourself. Increase defense for all allies. Apply damage. Okay. Oh, he favors like the Grand Rome guy. She'll come by around next summer. Probably. He's flashy though. Very flashy. That damage cut is amazing though. Like it just takes 0 damage. Yeah, surely. Surely. Huyan? Is that person out right now? I think I don't think I saw them. I mean, I don't think the assassin. I have to look at their gate again. Temporary street. What? What celebratory? No, I go broke. I go broke. No, I go. It's like, yo, what? You gonna pull that servant paragon? No, I got like 2 Saint coins because it's an expensive lifestyle. I can't live like this. The battle in the castle is over. That was seen to be the last of the giants who are dwelling in the underground. Now hurry up and get on the border. We're way on the other side of the bridge. Understood. Vote. So I guess this means the queen was forcing the giants to obey her all the time, rather than having submit willingly. So yeah, they're partially right about that. She can influence the giants, but she can't really control the giants. But then if she did have them under her control, why did they go around attacking Mash and Paragon the moment they laid eyes on them? I assume those Mash were only able to provide enough control for her to prevent them from attacking the villages. That is correct. In which case, they would not stop the giants from homing in on any heat source that happened to wander into their field of view. Ah, I gotcha. That's why the villages are safe to live in. And since you don't have to leave your village to survive here, I guess it all works out. Her Majesty thought this stuff through more than I thought. This world couldn't have lasted for 3,000 years otherwise, especially since it sounds like most of it have been burned to the ground. Keeping each village population to 100 people must have been a restriction intended to ensure life could continue here. Yep, that was the theory as well. I say it's like the perfect balance of the food chain. I mean, the queen even made these conifer trees out of ice with their magical energy. There just isn't that much food to go around. You had to be strong enough to survive in Russia, but here, being strong is a death sentence. The only way to survive in this world is to stay weak and live your life inside the confines of your own village. But that is neither here nor there. Come on, everyone. We've got to get ready to welcome back Mash, Paragon, the heroic spirits, and Her Majesty herself. Multiple divine spirits, huh? And all of them on a vehicle under my command? I want to see a twisted smile. Very well, under such circumstances, I suppose there is nothing to do about but accept that my report will likely fill a volume or two. Where's the idea come from? Have you got nothing but free time or something? Don't be ridiculous. If I come to be recognized as a great author, once we have restored humanity, the musics could end up becoming lords. Yeah. I want to see him do like a twisted smile. After all, isn't the mark of an excellent leader to plan for what happens following the battle's end? I'm talking like Columbus level, like craziness, you know? You know how he's normal? But he went twisted with it. Now you're throwing shade at Napoleon? There's no way you could ascend to lordship without the clout to go head with the policies and the aristocracy. Now get your head out the clouds and your ass in the chair. What'd you just say to me? How do you know so much about... I do beg your pardon, Mr. Munir, but would you mind hurrying along with our travel preparations? I mean, this guy's French, isn't he? So he would know something about Napoleon. Though they may appear to be moving slowly, the giant's footsteps cover an astonishing amount of ground. Well, Holmes said, now come on, let's pick up the pace so we can catch up quickly. All set? Then let's kill ourselves some giants. Yeah, let me look at the gate real quick. Let me see what they have over here. You said the assassin? Huyan. Oh, this person. Oh, that person. I can't remember. Wait, I can't remember what their kit does. Wait, is there a pickup for them? So I can see what their kit does? Her commentary is the door. Wait, is there... Does she have like a gate? Hey, check out the kit. She does not. Okay. Maybe she... Is this a rerun, right? Not her first time? Maybe that's why you do it. Okay. Alright, so let's go back into the Lostbelt. You have her? Okay. But this is not the first time she comes out, right? This is like a rerun of her? Is that why there's not a seeing the kit? Alright, so let's go over to... It's the first time? And they don't have her as like at least a showcase you can see what she does. Oh man, rip that. I was like, all I got is just the image to go off of, right? It doesn't even tell you like what her ability does here, right? Where is she? Does it give you like... Does it tell you at least what she does here? Pick up. They don't do that for anniversary. Okay, I gotcha. Understood. Alright, let's go back in here. Okay, yeah. She has to be behind like an event. Hold on, I'll have to watch a video in between all this so I can look at her kit and stuff. Alright, next up, let's see, we have him. Let me see. But you know, I'm like all in on it. Akko, you know. Akko next year, Copium. And reality is like, I want that unit, you know. I want the Akko, I want the Castoria, and then those are like the only two that I have in mind at the moment. Those are two pretty cool servants. Alright, that was one. No, who's that? I don't know who that is either. Oh, here he is. Okay, found him. Dang, this is a mixed bag right here. You have the 4-star saber, like up and running already. What is it over here? Not bad as single target. I see. All right, so okay, I was like, I don't see him. I was like, where he at? I was like, I checked all 3 slots. All right, let's go back to he's down here somewhere. Hold on. No, he was up here. Oh yeah, here he is. Here he is. All right, I'll go over here. The gotcha is cruel. Is that person's gate out at the moment too? Wait. Go over here to Robin. You got 5. Whoa, Grelda Robin Hood. And he's not. Okay. Let's see what Robin Hood's about. Alright. So we got the Robin Hood. Oh, he's in there with Huang. I can do. I haven't summoned in a while, right? Wait, before I do this, hold on. Let me see. Let me do a ticket count here real quick. Is he really? Wrong guy? There's Hyung. There's Hyung. Wait, but that's a different saver. Wrong guy. Okay. Alright, let's go back in here. Alright, let's try Robin Hood. What's that person's name? The 4-star. The 4-star saver. Alright, let's see what Robin Hood is. Ocean Flyer. Okay, he poisons. No, he deals more damage to poison enemies. Okay. So I need to bring well, I don't have any poison enemies. Wait, does he do the poisoning at least? Do you do the poisoning? He does not do the poisoning. He has it. Okay. Decrease attack. Oh, it's like okay. Okay. Sabotage. Okay, good. Okay, sounds good. We'll just go in there like that. I just fool for those bondos. He's the Saito shrimp over there. Oh man. All right, so he is arts, right? Arts. Yeah, arts. Okay, I can bring her. That's fine. Okay, and he has the command codes for the poison. Okay. Or we'll play Saito for you. There you go, Spawn. That one's for you right there. All right, so we got that, and we'll go with this. Because I don't think this is like a major fight. These are probably trash mobs. If it's trash mobs, I'm chilling. If it's a major fight, we're dead. Why are we using this lump of metal for transport? That seems terribly inefficient. The heroic spirits would reach our destination far more quickly with a flight rune or speed rune. Uh-oh, she's saying she could do it better. Foe? Oh, no, he's gonna live. He's got evade on his kit. We determined this was the best course of action under the circumstances, Your Majesty. Totally. The giants are way more aggressive now, and we got tree of emptiness seeds falling from the sky. Flying would make us easy targets for the giants, lobbing ice borders, and fleeing on foot would open us to getting picked off individually. So yeah, it's just like the safest way. Those giants would have to have a crazy arm to hit them mid-air. Here in the border, it's much easier to attack and defend at once. For example, the Emperor could use his cannon up on the deck to scatter any groups that come after us. Huh, I just saw something new on the radar. More enemies? No, they're not hostiles, but they're flying. Are those birds? Can you put them up on the monitor? Of course, there you go. Ah, look. Oh. Huh, birds. Yes, 2 of them, again, no less. It's always those dang 2 birds. They must be native to the fields that crop up in between the fire and ice zones. Huh, they must be good friends. Wait, let me get a better look at them. Huh. You two, you say you have seen these birds before? They're like spy birds. Yeah, several times. I see. That explains it. Now it all makes sense. Something on your mind, Your Majesty? Oh, just thinking out loud, young sage. Hey, Miss Dams, Monsieur, can you hear me down there in that luxurious, toasty room of yours? This is Napoleon, reporting in from the top of the border. I just saw some flying creatures beside those birds. We've got another bunch of seeds headed our way. How far are these things coming from anyway? I'm not seeing anything over. Whoa, scratch that. Definitely more of those seeds. Oh crap, they're changing course to try and land on top of this thing. Moving on to intercept now. Anyone who wants to join me, come on up. Alright, let's go take them out. Yes, I'm all set. Da Vinci already finished looking over the Ortonax. It was pretty much good as new, thanks to the Queen fixing it up. Man, those primordial runes really are something. I'll head out as well. I would like to familiarize myself with Graham's weight a bit more. I'll go too. No, you stay here. I can handle this alone. And I want you to rest up. No, my love. Come what may. I will not leave your side. I see. Very well then. Let us go together. He's like, let us destroy the giants together. Alright. Where is your advantage? Wait, nowhere? Nowhere. Okay, so let us just do what we can here. Get that hot 2-star? Oh, it's 10 stars. That's pretty significant. Let me give him this too. Alright. Good enough. He could probably kill this one with the 2 swipes, probably. That's very optimistic, but at a level 1 skill. Maybe he'll leave him with 2k HP. A crit would have killed for sure, but I didn't have enough. Alright, this is AoE, right? Or just one. Okay. I'll hold on to his ability until the time is right. For now, I'll just... swipe this twice and once with the other one. Okay. Let us kill this one.
この剣受けてみな。受けたら死ぬがな。
そうかい？
流派だのなんだの関係ねえよ。強いやつが勝つだけだ。俺みたいに。
That guy is cracked. Goodness. Get embodied by the seed. All right.
はいはい。ですか。
やあ、アバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加誠にありがとう。私の顔ばかり見ていていいのか？
よっ、こっちだ。
All right.
この剣受けてみな。仕込みは死ぬぞ。流派だのなんだの関係ねえよ。強いやつが勝つだけだ。俺みたいになあ。いて。
All right, it's time to use the Robin Hood ability on the 169k person.
裏娘を口説くようなもんですよ。アスリキスでも十分なのだ。
I want triple Robin though. Let me get that going. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
裏娘を口説くようなもんですよ。我が墓標はこの世の先に。仕込みは上々ってね。了解了解。弔いの木を牙を取り一発
Turn into a tree. Okay.
こんなもんでしょ。ですか。
いいとも。
仕込みは上々。
咲かせてあげるよ。
そらよっと。殺す。気楽に行こう。ああ、了解だよ。いて。
All right, now he's dead. Finally.
一丁行け。了解了解。弔いの木を牙を取り一発。よし、息のあるやつは踏んじまれ。3番隊 引き上げだ。
The battle's over. It looks like that was the last of the seeds. I never thought the giants would group together to chase after us while the border was moving, though. I wonder, were they trying to hold us back, or is it just a coincidence they showed up now? I can't imagine they were sent here to stall us, but... True, I don't sense any real intelligence guiding their actions, though it may well be that they're not here at either Sutter or the Cryptus command. Now that I think about it, those two birds, right, that they saw earlier, they could be like a form of Odin, you know? They was like, oh yeah, this is Odin's like ravens or something like that. They're keeping watch or something, and maybe he's watching. So, you know how everything's like not all what appears in the Lostbelt? You think the seeds come out on their own? Or maybe that the Tree of Emptiness itself scattered them? Yes, that is certainly a possibility. Fascinating. Perhaps these seeds are the Tree of Emptiness' way of defending itself. I believe you first encountered one while you were in the old Jotunheim highlands. That's right. It was when we were on Mount Galverhund. Perhaps it has to do with latitude. If true, that would explain why it responded automatically once you headed north. Alright, come on. This isn't a game. If you're done up there, get yourself back inside. Well, not you, Emperor. You just stick to your guns and cannon. Yep, don't you worry about that. You're something else, treating me like an ordinary gunner, mademoiselle. Brynhild, it must be hard for you to be so close to me. I know my very existence wears on you, even with the Queen's protection. It's alright, Sigurd. Strangely enough, I am comfortably able to control myself. Maybe it's because over half my spirit core is already shattered. I was already broken when I materialized, so perhaps by breaking myself further. Yeah, that was my theory as well. Because her spirit core is shattered, she's more sane. It's no longer etched into her soul. I'm better able to resist my usual temptations. How peculiar that becoming heroic spirit has reduced us to this. Not at all, my love. I'm happy about this turn of events. Okay, yep. That, I guess this next part where they confront Sutter. So we'll do one friendship point summon, and if we get something, then we'll roll on this this Zogate. Zugate. If we get something, if not, then that's it. Alright. So it's something meaning anger mind you. Alright. Roll it. What comes behind it? Nothing. Alright. No problem. Alright, let's exchange this. We're hoarding apples right here. Alright. So, these just roll. So, thank you all for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. And next week, well, there's probably the Sutter fight again. We'll see how that goes. But we'll go from there. So, hopefully, see you all next time. Y'all take care. Adios. Bye-bye.